Wednesday morning, February 1st, 2023. Baseball all-time player matchups and pitchers. Warren Spahn versus Eddie Plank. Why these two? Both 300-game winners. Warren Spahn, he pitched from 1946 to 1965. Eddie Plank, 1901 to 1917. So difference 40 years in between when they pitched. But I'm matching these two guys up to show you their stats and to ask the question, who's greater, Warren Spahn, 363 wins, or Eddie Plank, 326 wins? Spahn pitches for 24 years. Plank, 17 years. A difference of 7 years. Yet Plank got 326 wins, so he falls about 37 short of Warren Spahn. Plank. 37 victories short, yet he pitched 7 years less. So you can say that Plank was a pretty good pitcher. If he had pitched 7 more years, he would have passed over 363 wins, probably 400 wins. Let's look at the stats. Warren Spahn, 363 wins. Eddie Plank, 326. Innings, career, 5,243 for Spahn. 4,495 for Plank, a difference of about 700 innings. So if they pitched 300 innings a year back in the 1900s, Plank would have only needed 2.5 years to match the same innings as Spahn. Yet Spahn pitched 7 more years, so Plank would have passed Spahn in innings. Strikeouts, 2583 for Spahn, 2246 for Plank, difference of 300. Again, Plank would have passed. Complete games, Spahn 382, Plank 410. He has more complete games, yet 7 less years pitching. Game started, Spahn 665, Plank 529. It's a difference of about 140 roughly. Plank pitches 7 more years. He passes game started. Game started in a season, Spahn 39, Plank 41. Shutouts, Spahn 63, Plank 69. Plank has more shutouts, even though he pitched less and had games less started. Shutouts in a season, Spahn 7, Plank 8. ERA career, Spahn 3.09, Plank 2.35 career ERA. Wins in a season, Spahn had 23 as high, Plank 26. Innings, Spahn 310, Plank 357. ERA in a season, best for Spahn 2.10, Plank 1.76. Saves, Spahn had 28, Plank 23. Winning percentage, this is key. 597 for Spahn, very good, almost 60%. Plank 627, 62%. Who's greater, Plank or Spahn? Let's look at some of the stats. Spahn lost 200, no, Spahn. Let's see if I got him here. Spahn lost 245 games. Plank, only 194. If he pitches 7 more years, how many more losses would he have had? We don't know. But Plank has a better winning percentage. How about this stat? How many hits did Warren Spahn give up? 4,830. No, I'm sorry. That's the innings. No, I'm right. Hits. 4,830 for Warren Spahn. That's how many hits in 24 years and 5,000 innings. Almost a hit an inning. Yikes. Plank, 3,958. The difference of about 900 more hits for Warren Spahn. Yet Spahn had 140 more starts, 130 more starts. If Plank pitches 130 more starts, let's say 5 hits per start, he would have given up 650. Plank would have beat him in how many hits allowed. What I'm saying is that Spahn gave up more hits when they both pitched the same number of innings and games than Plank. Runs? Spahn, 1798. Plank, 1566. About a difference of 200. I say evenly matched on the runs given up. Strikeouts, I did that. Walks, how about this? Spahn, 1,434 walks. Plank, 1,000 walks. Difference of 400. If they both pitch the same number of games, the same number of innings, and the same number of starts, Plank gets the edge, I would say about that much. He gets the edge in winning percentage, hits allowed, runs allowed, walks given up. Plank gets the edge. Even though Warren Spahn has more victories, 363, and the reason is he had 140 more starts than Plank. I just want to point this out because when you think of great pitchers in the history of baseball in the Hall of Fame, do you think of Eddie Plank? I think Warren Spahn comes more to mind than Eddie Plank because of 363 wins. But Plank, you can compare them. 326 wins in 17 years. He pitches another 140 games, 62%. It's possible that Plank could have been like in the 380s, 390, possibly 400 wins for Eddie Plank. Agree with my analysis there? All right, that covers that matchup. I'm taking what Eddie Plank, and I feel in my analysis that he was a better pitcher than Warren Spahn. But can't knock Warren Spahn, 363 wins. Very good. That is number 6 on the all-time list. Cy Young is number 1. Walter Johnson, Pete Alexander, Christy Mathewson, Bud Calvin, and then you got Warren Spahn, number 6. Plank is number 12 on the all-time list. All right, my next matchup, I'm going to do some old schoolers. John Clarkson, have you ever thought of him? This guy had a remarkable pitching career, and so did Mickey Welsh. Now, these guys go way back, 1880s, 1890s. Let's look at their careers, and we'll match them up next. Thanks for watching here. I'm out.